Our Daily Bread for April 17th, 2022, entitled This Changes Everything. The scripture for today's devotional is found in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 12 through 26. Yaroslav Pelikan, longtime Yale professor considered one of his generation's preeminent authorities on Christian history, was renowned for his extensive academic career. He published more than 30 books and won the esteemed Cluj Prize as a lifetime award for his voluminous writing. One of his students, however, recounted what he considered his teacher's most important words spoken from his deathbed. If Christ is risen, nothing else matters. If Christ is not, nothing else matters. Pelikan echoed Paul's conviction: if Christ has not been raised, our preaching is useless, and so is your faith. The apostle made such a bold statement because he knew that the resurrection was not merely a one-off miracle, but rather the pinnacle of God's redeeming work in human history. The promise of resurrection wasn't only his assurance that Jesus would rise from the dead, but his bold affirmation that other dead and ruined things, lives, neighborhoods, relationships, also one day will be brought back to life through Christ. If there's no resurrection, however, Paul knew that we're in deep trouble. If there's no resurrection, then death and destruction win. But of course, Christ has indeed been raised from the dead. Destroyed by the victor, death loses, and Jesus is the first fruits of all the life that will follow. He conquered evil and death so that we could live bold and free. This changes everything. Reflecting on today's devotional, what difference does it make to understand the expansive hope of Jesus' resurrection? Where do you need resurrection in your life? Let's take a moment to pray. Dear God, allow me to see how Jesus' resurrection changes everything about my life now and forever.